What up, y'all? These niggas be on my dick. I'm tired of these niggas. That Bears nigga talking about I'm tired of playing you. You know you due for a L. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Get a win. I'm tired of playing you. You haven't won yet, nigga. Oh man, this shit. This fucking rain frying me out.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan, that's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather, and off we go from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 23.
I guess nigga thought I was gonna run commit first play of the game. Nigga that came out and threw a pick already.
They really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hand and see if he can keep the magic going.
Here we go. Red 38. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. gun. Here's Swift. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. This defense for the Bears, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
They sure did, and the key number to me was total offense allowed, which was barely over 100 yards. That's a heck of a sign that this defense is really putting all the pieces to pressure.
My motherfucking players stuck on each other.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
I just threw a pick six. Bro, my players literally stuck on each other for 5 seconds.
And that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Odell Beckham Jr. with a diving grab. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And that shit just made me mad.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage.
And now this is
I'm throwing
intercepted.
picks in
My
that bitch.
goodness.
Oh, that nigga ton?
And the
Oh,
Bears
alright.
are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league.
I'm not even playing you for
That's going
real.
to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Yeah, he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Barnett. It'll be a pickup of 4,
Tackle,
and it
bro.
brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Bears! David Montgomery with career touchdown number 70. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play there for Detroit. 52 yards. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw, as here late in the season he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving core to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave it with a second and just a few inches left. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. He's got this complete to Williams, and he'll be out of bounds. With that, he'll equal his receiving yards from a week ago. We're just in the first quarter, and that's a first down as well. Here's Swift, and he stopped immediately there. One more time with Swift. And that one blown
We
up.
can't even score. Niggas blowing through my line like that. That's tough.
Wind up losing 3.
Nigga don't even got no abilities.
They're going to look to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. He'll drop to throw.
Oh, that nigga playing some elite defense right now. Clamping me up.
Going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play.
And I'm trying to get fucking Ross St. Brown a breakout. It don't look like it's gonna happen.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Bears had 8 and 5 to start play, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. These two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13, and it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 2nd down, Montgomery.
Bro. Ain't no way he still got that home. We knew he was running it.
Down near to 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And this time not quite to the
I wonder why my niggas be getting wild. Like, niggas be breaking my niggas' tackles all the time.
And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time
See, it's not fumbling.
extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
It's not my game. Hey, I lost to me.
So when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Play action. It's Fields sliding out of the pocket. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. That run good for 6 yards, but they're still looking up at a 3rd and 15.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They
He
give
had
me
a
some
defender
shit
right
now,
there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And Folk is going to miss this to the right. Off target, it's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Second and 3. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He's airing it out for Williams. And his pass is
Pete! Oh my God!
Eddie Jackson picks it. Boy, so another interception.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress.
14-0. Nigga Eddie I just snagged on him. Well, I thought I did with J-Mo. This nigga Eddie Jackson. Just one hand, like, J-Mo got that hoe in his hands. Eddie Jackson done one hand picked that hoe from him.
Or you start thinking about going to his backup. Well, touch and time are critical for those.
And then I just missed the pick right now. Very next play.
She's trying to get it to his back.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I gotta take this shit more
Lions will
serious.
use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what
See
to
there
do
now. I
next.
gotta take the second half way more serious.
Defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Safety, we need it. What the fuck? We didn't get the safety. He had this nigga dead to rights.
That brings up 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. And no room for error here.
This shit tough.
Comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
Nah, go get that, nigga.
This will be fielded at the 17. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may
Oh, this game is fucking me off, bruh.
managing risk. This is a big decision here.
I'm stuck on my damn line.
As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd and long. Connecting here with Chark on the out route. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside.
Stop playing. Nigga tried to hold me still. J-Mo snag on that nigga.
The last of their timeouts.
Stop fucking cheating me, bruh.
With 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing.
And I just threw a fucking pick. Oh my God, I'm selling myself. This nigga caught a pick with Nolan Smith on J-Mo. Fuck no.
Like this, 5 interceptions. What does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's
Oh yeah, man, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And that one drops down, incomplete.
And this shit name, man.
Coverage there forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. In motion left is Beckham. 2nd and 10. Fields again. Escaping the pressure right. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That pass caught. It's Williams. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with John.
Damn, I just hold myself again.
EA Sports halftime report. Coach. It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I'm playing so trash right now, man. What's going down?
The Lions Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So
he's got a man, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An explosive 38-yard pickup. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. The ball comes out.
Get out of there.
Get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line. Back to throw. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Swift. Give him right around 4 on
Bruh,
the carry. We'll see if they want to keep
why we can't score?
Swift again. And he will fight his
Like, what the fuck going on? Get in there.
DeAndre Swift with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Lions are back within a score. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Ah, fuck myself.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history,
Gotta get that whole pool.
Games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now.
What is going on with my niggas? That hoe always click me on a nigga that's nowhere near.
50 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Oh yeah, he running that hoe. Oh, lineman on the outside.
In motion, the tight end.
That's a run.
1st down, they run again. Here's Montgomery.
And he still gets yards. We guess run.
2nd down coming up.
Looks like
Nigga still get 4 yards. I mean 6 yards. Oh, yeah, 4 yards.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Flush to his right. And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt.
Nigga getting away with that shit. Justin Fields.
As a result, the drive continues.
Good ass way to identify.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, it's Barnett. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's fucking gay, dog.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards.
I can't even be mad, man.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Running that field.
Just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. They'll run on 1st down. It's Barnett. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up.
Bro, that play is so gay, dog.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And they play gay.
Closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 21-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 69 yards. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On play action, Fields. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man.
Oh, he caught that big.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Barnett, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery.
Wow.
Now off to the races, down the right side. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Bears are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
He did tell me. I ain't tripping though. I was trying to get this breakout and get my nigga the X Factor.
After his guys put 6 on the board.
This nigga not even gonna make playoffs.
On this one, takes it from the 21.
That shit don't matter to me.
They'll start up past the 30.
I really just wanted to get this X, get my nigga the X Factor. That's it.
Ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. He'll look to throw. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams.
He doing all that ton in the game, not over. I literally was just trying to get the breakout.
And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
You fuck up this time, nigga. Just know this shit over with.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Better score again.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. 61 yards on the ground for him so far. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Barnett. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down.
Damn, that's me.
And this will be a Bears first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
On 2nd down, it's Barnett pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. but that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They'll look to throw. That's once again complete to Chark. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. He'll look to throw. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Back to throw. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's brought down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll go with the keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 2nd down now. It's Barnett. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Well, that sets up a big 3rd down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. as he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Now Fields.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Fields to commit there for a Chicago first.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On first down, Barnett.
Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Back to throw, Fields.
And he will slide to a stop.
Okay, we'll take that.
Have the first down. And the clock will now stop as a
You don't got enough for that.
with 5 seconds left.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
They'll run on first down. It's Barnett.
Oh my gosh, they let him get it.
Third and final timeout.
GG.
It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Oh, that nigga missed.
And
Sorry,
this won't
nigga.
get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and that changes everything here in OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Charles, you think back to halftime, they had the big lead. They were in control of this game. They lost that lead, but ultimately right now, with the ball in overtime, a chance to win this thing.
And you know each guy's telling his teammate, just let it go. Don't worry about it. We're starting fresh right here. What happened before does not matter. What happens right now and going forward, that's what matters. Let's find a way to win this game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Barnett. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. First throw in overtime by Fields.
Rolling, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Here comes the Bears punter now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And we'll see what he can do on the return.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. on defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it. Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. They'll set up to throw. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Through the pig. Yeah.
Over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Fuck.
Both offenses sputtering a little bit here in overtime, Charles, but give credit to the defenses and certainly credit to them on that last play. That is a huge interception.
I will absolutely do that. They deserve the credit because they forced a punt on the opening drive of overtime. You know no one wants to give up the ball in OT, and now you have them back out there knowing that it only takes a field goal to win this game. Big-time defensive plays being made.
Second down at 7. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Barnett on an excellent tackle there as they keep him inbounds and hold him to no gain. A play fake, now Fields to throw. They'll roll him out right. Oh, and it's intercepted. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the fourth quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think?
Oh no, I'm not missing like you, Bucko.
Pick feels right now. They surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and now they put the game in jeopardy with another pick. And guess what? Their defense has to hold.
I'm not missing like you, Bucko. Fuck off my field.
The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Lions are going to win this game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the